Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Gam9000 and we are back in Nobunaga Ambition Fear of Influence, and I will shortly stop pronouncing that name because I always forget it. But yeah, last episode we ended with having defeated our army down here, and we are laying siege to a castle right now. And now we're going to just storm the castle and get this battle over quickly so we can focus on the main castle. So let's get to it. Go. Storm.
We've
Go.
destroyed a gate.
So we destroy the gate and they surrender immediately, which is quite reasonable because they have 100 men. So we captured their officer, which is quite interesting. So we're going to head up here. Yeah, they are as well, but not as a primary unit. You're going to attack as the first. And you're going to join right after, and then you, and then you. 200 is always important as well, because they can mean the last man to be able to siege this castle. I'm quite surprised he haven't raised his army from over here yet, or at least we haven't seen them, which is quite surprising. So we expect 1,000, they have 1,400. So let's go in and control this match. Let's see what happens. So as you can see, we have this screen as I told about. So this is our tribesmen who joined us, and we also have another one with us. So let's just gather up before we decide to go in and attack. Going to let the tribesmen lead the front, take the most attack from the turrets, which is of course the most efficient way to save our own units. So yeah, now they are in front and we will charge in. They will charge like that. So you can see he has rapid assault, increased melee attack. He has enrage, low defense to finishing strong, raise melee attack with rapid assault, war cry, increase attack and charge. So we found him.
Yes, my liege.
So he's going to charge into the tribesmen, which is quite fine with me because he's going to use the charge against them. So yeah, that's quite good.
Follow my lead.
And we're going to charge into him. So he charges against the tribesmen and we're going to charge his side. So we're going to lose the tribesmen probably, but we will definitely destroy his army here. Rapid assault.
Let's go.
Yeah, have to pull back. But before he loses everything, we're going to kill him. So we won the battle. And we want to... Well, actually, I think not. We will at this time. So right now, we're going to ask everybody to assemble in front of the castle. Those units are quite weak, so maybe we'll head over here. So
corner the enemy.
Definitely surround them, but it seems like the tribesman is not with us anymore, which is quite sad. We have 1,000 rounds, but we need more troops. Capture it will be difficult without reinforcements. Good. We have 1,200 on the way, so let's hope. Didn't work well. Most of them are more interested in us. Good. But they did not agree to help us in our battle, which is quite a shame, but we could have used those men right now. But I guess we're going to accept, because we don't have a choice actually. So yeah. Do we want to do anything more? I do not think so. I will like to remember you YouTubers who are watching this that I am recording quite a few episodes in a row, so if you have any comments about what I should do differently, please remember I will not be able to see these comments for maybe the first many episodes, because I'm going to record quite a lot in a row, because I'm quite captured by this game and I want to learn also on my own. Always good to have comments and hear your suggestions and all that, but it's also good to learn on your own. So let's see, 1200 in themselves, is that enough to...
Stop
Yes.
here.
So it is enough. Might as well go down there. Oh, we have these as an outpost guy, kind of like. Won't join us yet, but that's okay. So we will soon dismantle the Kimotsuki plant. We still have food for 43 days.
Acknowledged.
Actually think if they can't join in, nope, they can't, as expected. I'll ask them to return home. They are not that many, they maybe be able to reinforce a bit, so let's just increase the speed. Because this is going to take some time.
Let us begin the meeting.
Yeah,
Reporting
that's
in.
meaning surrounded by 3,000 men. For this, what a matter of time.
Here's
Good.
last month's balance.
Oh, we earned 1 gold.
Reporting in.
Won't join us, but we have do not support us in battle, so quite interested. So I actually think I'll send these over here and see if they're going to join down there. If they are, quite nice actually. We're going to improve our homeland as of now. So this is done with the crops, which I love. Crafts. Oh, quite a lot of crafts right there. Yeah. So we got a guy who we couldn't, like, he's not discontent enough. He's too loyal against him. He's at 15 and he needed to be at, I can't remember, but definitely lower. I think it was 13 or something like that. So he needs to get below 13 before we can actually get him to join us, which is quite sad. I wouldn't say it was a waste of time. Hostile caution of our strong influence. Well, like the sun seals as strong. Neither hostile nor interested. Well, you could be quite soon. Actually, I think I'll keep this alliance going. Just so they don't attack me, and I have some time to maybe expand around them. And then consume them.
Let us help.
Yeah, so 1100 health instead of the 400 I have.
If we work together, we can win this.
So we got the castle. And when we get the castle, they get refresh provisions, supplies, provisions due to the captured fortress, which is quite nice. But this turn we're probably going to move a lot of officers around, which is
Let us begin the meeting. Here's last month's
spend a bit of money,
balance.
and
Reporting
paid
in.
off. Yep. So what are we going to do? Yeah, we can do a lot. Let's see. Need down there. Let's take it here. It's low. Good. Here and here. And it's low. Good. So, as I can see, many places will have only a single one. Now, if you look at our labor, 14 already. It's quite nice. So, I would say we had a pretty strong beginning, but I will start raising some troops because we just been in a war. Many other nations or factions around us probably have noticed and are thinking that we maybe a bit weak after this, and I don't want them to think that we are weak at all. I want them to believe that we are strong and impossible to beat, and therefore should fear us. And it may not be the truth, but that's what the belief should be, in my opinion. Survey. Do I even? Well, yeah, actually. So let's survey a few areas. Might as well. There we go. So let's go.
We march.
So we expect 500. How many is it? I say 600. Yeah, just like last time.
Follow my lead. Let's go. Heading out.
So the 1200 should be able to take them on their own, so...
Follow my lead. Understood. Got to counter this. Playtime's over.
So charge versus charge.
Follow my lead. Get that. We withdraw.
So, victory. And defeated. No, not necessary, I think. The Guardian trade, nice. Oh yeah, we also had help from those, I totally forgot. So, now we will surround the last castle of our enemies.
I'm not letting you run. Back home, everyone. Your orders. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Looked at... Couldn't find anything. Oh. So, we had our first harvest. And we got 9,584 supplies, which is quite good. He also looked around here, couldn't find something. He found a hidden path and some seafood and other resources. So we found quite a lot down here, which is quite nice. So now you can see our supplies hit at 20,000, which is quite good. But I will not focus on harvest at the moment. But which month I win? So September. So each September we will be harvesting. So good to know. Quite a lot of trees of soldiers right there. It seems like all these, they are so tiny in it, but it's because we need to make the facilities soon. It's definitely halting some of the productivity of these areas. Yeah. I think, well, we need to do some survey. I was just muting because I had to sneeze. And I don't want you to hear it because you will be going deaf. And I'm not kidding. It's extreme when I sneeze. So I try to spare you guys from it. If not, if all of a sudden I'm not able to, catch it or hold it, I'm going to apologize on beforehand. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So let's end this turn and get into the military phase, and let's get this wall done so we can prepare our lands for. Oh, will it? Yeah, it will.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in. Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
Rock around, can't find anything. Let's see. Careful. So the He does not want to conspire. Maybe? Well, I'm definitely not going to do that now. But yeah, as we've seen, we have had issues of growing, so let's grow in some way. Want the special resources, they are quite nice. So they take 4 labor, so it's limiting what we can actually do. Want to get those with there. Like this, conscripts and props. So got it. Yes. And we got our mission, which we can.
What would you like?
Whoa! Nope, nope, not even 1-to-1. I'm not going to agree to that. Yeah, keep going. So
If
now
we
we
work
win
together,
our war.
we can win this.
As a clan was eliminated by Shimashita.
Enemy officer apprehended.
So yeah, let's turn on. So as the war ended, we can request reinforcement from the clan we had a
Reporting in.
what is called alliance with, which is quite hilarious because now I have the trust from them myself and is able to request reinforcement. So I am in need of an officer and don't have one, which is quite bad. Yeah. Assign lords. Yeah. I am desperately in need of officers, and I think our enemy, or our previous enemy, let's say like that. No, this is an issue. Yes. Because when you're done with a war like this, you actually capture the officers of your enemies. So as they are heading home, as we see right here, let's decide what to do with the captives. Please select those you wish to employ. Those you do not employ will either be freed or executed. So I want them all. I don't care about how good they are and all that. I need officers to do tasks for me. So let's see if they all want. Little time to sort matters out. I'll go cool my head off for a time. When I return, I will swear loyalty to you. I will gladly serve under you. But good, we got some new officers. Now, the big question. Oh, we got an event. The head of the Matsudari clan, Yusi Matsudari, was famous for his bravery despite his young age. In the blink of an eye, he had increased the size of his army and taken control of Mikawa. But in Koyoyashi camp, an incident was breaking out. Prepare to die, Koyoyashi. You are Mahmatoso? What are you thinking? This is revenge for killing my father. Your father, you imbecile. Who set this up? I can't die here. If I die, what will become of the Matsudari clan? Koyasu's father had been suspect of rebellion, which caused Matsuyasu to be plagued by paranoia. He mistakenly assumed that an incident involved a horse running wild in Koyasu camp had resulted in his father's punishment. This led him to assassinate Koyasu. Koyasu had been regarded as a man of great talent, and with his death, the Matsudari clan lost much of its influence. So, as a strong power in the middle of Japan, lost its influence. I'm not too sad about that.
Here's last month's balance. Reporting in.
So, we got a lot of new officers. Well, what does this actually mean? Well, we can already see here we have 2 who aren't that loyal. We actually have 1 who is directly not loyal at all. And why? My liege Takahashi and I hold different visions of the nation. Isn't the Shimashu clan my sworn enemy? Well, I can do a few things about this. Now, we are not going to wars for a bit, so I will definitely sell some supplies, maybe even more.
What would you like?
Yes. No. No. I can't. So I can only buy one thing, and tenet off. What tenet are they? Tenet is like culture or something like that, which is quite important. Tenet. So they both. And to be honest, right away, I do not know what this mean, but I think it's very good to buy.
Thank you very much.
Something of the same tenet as they themselves are. So he will get a loyalty of 8, so he will become directly loyal to me. So we'll definitely give him that. What will we do? Well, we'll definitely be moving some officers around. We want a new officer here, and we want someone who is loyal. Let's get him, and yeah, that's it for the moment. We want to move someone else. Like, I would like to have a number of officers in the big places. Like, I want another one over there. I want a second one over here. Like this. And then we are 4 in the capital. Do I need 4 in the capital? I don't think so. Maybe just right across. Yeah, that actually sounds like a good idea. So, nope, we are short one here, so we'll be sending him over there. Yes, I'm still quite short of generals, which I'm quite saddened about. And we still only have one who are interested in. So his loyalty has gone up. It doesn't appear to be promising in that regard. So a peace tribe, yep. We want this one to join us. Get 200, yes. And we want to assimilate you. So the Kimotsuki castle increased quite a bit.
We will do our utmost.
Yeah. Got an increase down there, which is nice. We will get these next turn. So, question is, like, we are kind of like, let's see, 1, 2, 2. So they have more officers. How many? 1, 2, 2, 3, 2. Ooh. So if I can. 2,000 and 1,000. So they are quite strong, which we need to consider if we're going to do stuff like this, which we, of course, are. Nope, not labor. I want to develop. I want to develop these lands right away. Let's max out the crops. Maxed out, but close to. And why do I want to get the crops up? Well, again, it gives more money when we get to September. I know we're quite far away, but I definitely like to do this. So we'll spend a couple of turns right now in the boring state. For some people, at least, we will not be in war at the moment. Oh, what's this? Please retain her son. Nice.
Let us begin the meeting. Here's last month's balance.
So we earned something because we sold.
Reporting in.
I discovered lumber. Nice. Born a legion. Yes. We had something happen here. So it seems that we have a few factions which whoa, it's quite strong. Wow, 3,000. That's quite strong castle. I would not say that I'm scared, but I'm a bit surprised. Whoa. Okay, so when we get to the north of this island, we're going to be in a lot of trouble if we're not stronger than we already are. Yeah. So we definitely need to improve our strength.
Moving to town.
We don't have that much money left, as you can see. Yeah.
What
we're
would you
going
like?
to sell 8,000 left. Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Again, we want to improve all these areas, like the new ones. We want the crops to get up there. Like next time, if we get, at the moment it says 12,000, and if we can get up on 14,000, something like that, we'll be standing quite strong compared to the beginning where we only had 3,000. So that would be quite cool. Isn't there another enemy also we could entice? Really? Well, I do know it's not able to do it this far, but yeah, quite saddened about this. Well, our next season with our crops, when we come to that, I will raise an army and I'll take this area, and then I will look into. They're quite strong as well, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So we are missing. Wow, big castle. We are messing a bit with the big boys soon, so maybe we should take these as set and those three, and after that, maybe build our own fortress. Oh, so we can. Oh, shit! I didn't see this. So, actually, to make it more clear, if we get to war with these, they can travel around here. So, ideally, I would want a fortification. No, actually not even. Oh, yes, I want a fortification there, but they can just cross over here. That's actually quite harsh. It's actually hard to eliminate this. So, if I press on with quite a lot of fortification here and there, and then I'll need to press on to taking these. Wow, it's going to be quite rough to make a proper fortification line up in the land. Well, it's definitely something we will look at in the future. But at the moment, we are doing quite okay, and this has been the 3rd episode so far, and we expanded quite a lot. Like, we had 5, and now we have 9, so we're doing quite well. We just have an issue with officers, which is quite surprising, but because in my 2 first test runs, I didn't have any issues with too few of those, so that's definitely a new challenge, but we will accept it, and we will still get stuff done in this series. But I want to thank you for coming, hope you enjoyed this episode, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye.